Hi, I'm Chris Gasper, and this is Globe 10.0, joined today by John Powers. Well, there's been a lot of PED talk, performance-enhancing drugs, in the news lately, both in football and baseball. Close to home here, Jermaine Cunningham just got popped with a 4-game suspension for testing positive. Carlos Ruiz of the Philadelphia Phillies in baseball, he had the issue, and we all remember Melky Cabrera getting the big suspension he had this year for the San Francisco Giants. So, John, I know you deal with this with Olympic athletes. Which sport, in your opinion, has the bigger problem, and which sport, in your opinion, is doing the most to try and eradicate its issue?
I would say neither.
Okay.
I would say, in terms of bigger problem, raw numbers, football. You've got twice as many people out there for the most part. And also, but so we don't know because they don't really test. My guess is that the NFL, because of the size, that kind of thing, probably has more. We hear more about baseball players because their statistics are more easily measurable as to abnormal spikes.
Okay.
Okay. I mean, how do we know that a D lineman is a whole lot better this year than last year? Are we going to do sacks or something, or hurries? But baseball, you see a guy go from 35 home runs to 75 home runs, or jacking up power numbers. That's suspicious.
No, you're right. I mean, Barry Bonds, before he hit the 73, had never hit 50 home runs in a season. His career high was 49.
So you can trace that baseline in a way you can't do in football.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And I think, it's interesting, and we talk a lot in baseball that we're supposedly in the post-steroid era. I don't know if that's totally true, but you just look at the numbers, the raw power numbers, and what guys are doing, and what you see is I think that certainly the usage has diminished. It's much harder. I think there are still guys using, but they've made it harder for them. Football, we were dealing with this PED issue for a long time. I remember Rodney Harrison getting caught in 2007. The Patriots had that issue. And as you said, I think it's hard. I think football, the Players Association has pushed back a little bit. The NFL in this last collective bargaining agreement wanted to get the HGH testing in there, the blood testing in there, and they said it was going to be part of the deal, and the Players Association still hasn't signed off on that.
And why not? You know what? Because any intelligent doper doesn't do steroids anymore. I mean, that's like watching a 19-inch TV, okay? The real dopers use human growth hormones. I mean, everybody knows that, except ball players.
All right. Well, it's going to be really interesting to see if this continues to be an issue. I don't want to see any more Patriots popped, obviously, but this is an issue really for both sports.